कामाख्य कामसं
Namaste, hello, adab,
And welcome.
welcome to Hot Full Class DYP. And the good thing about this class is that we don't need any props except two cloths for the grip, a towel to wipe off your sweat, and some water in glass. So let's begin. Tadasana. I will be there, watch holder. Okay, let's start with Tadasana. We always start with a very good Tadasana. Spread your toes, big toe touching, inner heels together, and make sure your line is quite erect. 5 fingers together, pointing outside thigh, and then I like to have the chest up and chin parallel to the floor. Okay guys, let's begin. Cross your thumb, spread your fingers, stretch your arms up, and via your knees and thighs you squeeze down. Use the Uddiyana, come all the way overheading. Inhale, you use the Uddiyana to look up. Then place your hands shoulder width apart. Walk back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. We use little time the first one. Make sure hips are up towards the ceiling. Lock the knee and descend the heel. Now we begin. Right leg forward, interlace finger, release the index finger and stretch your arm up. Time is going. We're going to hold it here for 20 seconds, first set. Now make sure the back leg is locked. Rotate the back thigh forward. So you're opening the psoas on the front left hip. Make sure the back knee is locked. Please grip the floor. Keep the Uddiyana intact and descend the heels. Left leg forward. Again, 20 seconds. Interlace fingers. Release the index finger. Lock the arms and bend your left knee. Make sure again, guys, that you open the front psoas on your right side. Make sure the weight is forward towards the right ball of your foot. Lock the knee. Grip the floor, please. So 20 seconds, knees in and knees down. Again, 15 seconds, right leg forward. Now, the whole purpose you need to have in the back of your head is that this iliac psoas is opening and getting longer and longer. Also, you need to keep Uddiyana intact, navel in up. Grip the floor, please. High up on your toes, heels down, left leg forward. Again, 15 seconds. Now, you want to make sure that the weight is forward and this knee has a tendency to be a little bit bent. Try to lock it, come forward. Pubis in up. Grip the floor, please. First set, heels down. You lock the knees. Last set, right leg. Only 10 seconds. Only 10 seconds. Rotate hip forward and you sink deeper, deeper. And weight forward, navel in up. Grip the floor, please. You see, this is a long tone. Heels down, left leg forward. Only 10 seconds. Make sure, guys, you have strong arms. These are pulling you up. Make sure this leg is strong. You lock, sit down one last time. Grip the floor. Finish first set. Keep the navel in while you descend the heel. And now you're going to use some time in the jumping. Up on your toes, please. Look where you're going to land. Use the Uddiyana and fly in. You see? Look up, heading. Head all the way, chinning, Jalandhara Bandha. He squeezes knees and thighs. Crosses the thumb. Utkatasana. Try to keep the ribs in. Try to keep. And then Tadasana. And arms down. So this is always how it goes. 2 more sets. We will show you. Now, cross the opposite thumb. And stretch your arms, squeeze knees and thighs. Please go down, navel in and heading. Inhale, look up. Place the hands on the floor. Walk back or jump back. Make sure you descend your heels first. Right leg forward. Interlace the opposite fold and again 20 seconds. Rotate left hip forward and elongate through the Uddiyana. You go all the way up and you sit down a little deeper and deeper. Grip the floor, please. High up on your toes, heels down. Again, now you're a little warmer. So now you push yourself. Still the same thing. Iliac psoas is opening up. You are folding opposite on the second set and you keeping the knee locked and you sit down. We have little deeper down, navel in, sit down a little deeper. Grip the floor, please. High up on your toes, heels down. Only 15 seconds. Right leg forward. And second set, this is the last time we are doing this version. You need to get into the nitty-gritty of it. So what is that? Yes, that is the Mula Bandha. That means you are pushing the pubis up to the Uddiyana Bandha. Navel, sit down, grip the floor. And heels down. 15 seconds. Again, you challenge yourself. Now you have the last time. Bring the weight all the way forward toward the balls of your foot. Make sure the back knee is locked. Pubis in up, navel in up. You see how he looks up all the way. And grip the floor. And heels down. And no, we are finished. You just jump in. Very good student. And hold it there. And up on your toes. Look where you're gonna land and you still flying. See, very light. Heading. Jalandhara Bandha, squeezing, crossing the opposite. And come up. Tadasana, please. Last set. The heel is on the floor. Henrik will show you guys. Cross the opposite again. Spread and all the way up. Head all the way in. Inhale, look up please. Hands on the floor and you jump out. Now is more flowing. Heels down, more rhythmic. Right leg forward and now heels down. In the middle of the right leg and arms up. Interlace finger, time is going still. Last set. Now guys, here you have to be very, very aware. Outside ankle pushing down and with that you are rotating outer knee forward, outer hip forward and you see how he always rotating the Uddiyana sitting down. Grip the floor please, very good. And heels down. Now left leg in between the hand and the right foot in between the left heel. Again, time is going, you interlace finger and the real power is coming from the outer right ankle and then you rotate the knee forward, the thigh forward and eventually the hips in the front should be absolutely parallel like two headlights on a car. Grip the floor please. High up on your toes and heels down. Now 15 seconds. Same principle. Here the hardest part you will find is to rotate the pelvis forward. This comes with experience. But keep softening. You are still softening the iliac psoas on the left side. Grip the floor please. Heels down from Uddiyana. Left leg forward. Heels down. And again 15 seconds. So again outer ankle is down. You are rotating from the ankle forward, from the hip forward all the way. And you see the navel is almost rotating towards the left. Grip the floor please. And last set, last side. Right? Head up. Interlace finger. 10 seconds only and try to get into the rotated Uddiyana. That means navel in up to the right. Grip the floor please. Navel in as you bring the heels down. Left, last side. Interlace finger, release the index finger. You are pushing the outside right foot, outside right thigh forward and the navel Uddiyana is going navel in up to the left. Grip the floor please. And via your Uddiyana, bringing heels down, stay here. This is actually part of the warm-up because actually we are starting with the postures right now. So up on your toes, use some time in the jumping. It's through the Uddiyana. Use some time. It's a light lift. Head in and squeeze knees and thighs. Opposite, come up. And always end with a perfect Tadasana. Now take 2 deep breaths. Guys, you can have something to drink. Now we begin the asana work. Okay? So you come in the middle of the mat and you make sure you are in a good Tadasana. Toes are touching, inner heels together, lock the knees, 5 fingers together, chin, fingers in front of you. Big step out, please. Make sure 3 things here. Inside feet are parallel. You are lifting from the knees up to the inner groin and you are stretching from the chest out to the fingertip. Left foot in 30 degrees. Charge the back arm, right heel in the middle and you go over to the right and we stay 45 seconds. Now here comes the technical point. Outside back foot is pushing down, chin into the chest, look into the wall and then look up towards the ceiling. 3 sections and then inside front foot pushing down. Now you can see here both shoulders are coming in opposite direction and away from your ears. You stretch so much up the left arm and you use the Uddiyana to keep the right hand eventually light. We have only 5 seconds left. You see how he does that? But outer Henrik's leg is very strong. And come up please. Right foot in 30 degrees, left heel, charge the back arm and go over to the left. Chin into the chest, look in towards your wall and look up towards the ceiling. Preferably with the left eye, you look at the right thumb. With that, outer back foot is pushing down. Inner front foot is pushing down. Both thighs are pushing directly back. And now you can see here, you have to have active Uddiyana. And the both arms are stretching in opposite direction and away from your ears. You have 10 seconds left. You stretch up so much, make sure you activate your Uddiyana that the left hand gets light. You place it down again, you stretch up one last time. Come up please. And feet together. In the middle, Tadasana. Second set is always only 30 seconds except one, I will tell you. Okay, fingers in front of you. Walk or jump out. Same thing. Feet, inner groin, hands, left foot in 30. Right heel in the middle, charge the back arm and go over to the right please. Only 30 seconds. So let's go into little detail work second set. Always you do the chin, chest in, up. This goes. Outer foot. Now second set, guys, I want you to think of something. The back thigh you have to rotate upwards so you can feel almost the side opening. We have 5 seconds left. Stretch up so much and use the Uddiyana. Bring it back, stretch up one last time and come up please. Right foot in 30 degrees, left heel and charge the back arm, navel in up and arm in up. 30 seconds. Again, make sure chin is going in towards the wall and up. So you follow what the neck can take. If it stops before, you stay there. Do what you can do. Okay, outer foot pushing down and you have to push inside heel and big toe like Henrik is doing down to stabilize also the front knee. Hold it there, stretch up 5 seconds left so much that this arm gets light. Make sure this shoulder is placed back and come up please. And feet together, arms down. Take a breath. Please drink some water and wipe yourself off. And then you guys can prepare. Next pose is Parshvakonasana. And we will show you how we do it. Again, there is 45 seconds, 30 seconds. We always start with a Tadasana, middle of the mat. Feet together nicely and then feet in front of your chest. Big step out please. 3 thing checklist. Inside feet, are they parallel? Have you lifted the inner knee up to the inner groin? And are the fingers stretched from the middle of the chest? Now again, left foot in 30 degrees. Right heel in the middle, charge the back arm and let the left fingertips and the right groin pushing opposite direction. Just you feel little bit the pelvic work, this is very important. and the upper body should remain in the middle. Now, look what Henrik is doing. He takes his elbow in to the right, elbow into the inner right knee, chin into the chest, look into the wall and look up. Time is going. Now, you keep the same technical points. Outer back foot pushing down. Make sure you don't collapse in the inner back ankle, okay? And then front inner foot pushing down. Use the elbow to push the knee back, and you are somehow pushing the seat bone a little bit forward. We have 15 seconds left. Still, both arms are reaching in opposite direction. So you can see there is a marriage between the heart muscle and the lung. Right here you can see that. 5 seconds left. You can take the elbow slightly away. Then you have to activate the Uddiyana. Place it down again, please. Stretch up. Come up through Virabhadrasana. And make sure back arm is strong. Come up, please. Other side. Right foot in 30 degree. Left heel in the middle. And right fingertips with the left groin, they are going in opposite direction. This is going in and the right is going other way. This way you keep the upper body in the middle and the pelvis somehow starts opening. Then please bring your left elbow inside, chin into the chest, looking towards the wall and up. Time is going. Now guys, don't forget one thing. There is an elbow-knee connection here. There is like outer knees pushing towards inner elbow, inner elbow. This is fixing your hip and actually protecting it because the knee is rotated back. Now, still you do the technical points. Outside back foot pushing down, inside front foot, the heel and the big toe. Make sure, 15 seconds left, you take the navel in and you can actually remove the elbow, few seconds. Bring it back again. You stretch up. One last time, 5 seconds left, and there is a marriage between the heart and the lungs. Come up, please. Virabhadrasana, and you come up. Perfect Tadasana. Now we do one more set, only 30 seconds. Little easier, always second set, and think about hip opening little deeper. Okay. Fingers in front of you. Big step out. Make sure 3 checklists. Inner feet are parallel. Lifting inner groin, stretching the arms. Left foot in 30 degrees. Right heel in the middle. Charge the back arm and sit down slowly in a proper Virabhadrasana Dvi. And we go 30 seconds only. Parshva Konasana. Now, again, you want to get in touch with the elbow-knee connection. Through that, you can actually somehow release the right hip forward, seat bone. Make sure outer back foot is pushed down, navel in up, both arms are reaching in opposite direction, 10 seconds left. And with the right eye, try to look at the left thumb, because then you have to rotate the neck slightly more. Navel in one last time, and come up please. Virabhadrasana, other side. Again, directly you charge the back arm, right? And you shoot that against, opposite from the left inner groin. And you go down in only half a minute. Now guys, outside back foot, chin in, look up. Try to keep the neck as soft as possible. If it's difficult, you can bring it back. But keep the technical point. Outer back foot is pushing down. Inner right foot is pushing down. With the elbow-knee connection, you are actually bringing the hip slightly forward. We have 5 seconds left. Please bring elbow slightly away. Stretch up. Navel in. And come up. Virabhadrasana. And come all the way up in Tadasana. Feet together nicely. And take a few breaths here. You can feel a little tired because it's heavy to hold the hands there, but this will build strength over time. Please drink some water and wipe yourself off, because next pose goes on the thyroid and the Jalandhara Bandha. We are going to do the Uddiyana Bandha and the Mula Bandha. So freshen yourself up. We always start with a good Tadasana, and let's skip Going, friends, this is a good pose. Fingers in front of you, big step up. 3 things always, inner feet, lifting inner groin. Are you stretching? So you are fully awake. Cross your thumbs in front of your pubis, stretch your fingers and stretch up. Now left foot in 70-80 degree. Again you are pushing down. Right heel. And here is the thing. You still bringing the psoas forward. Now hand comes in namaskar position and right away you get your chin into the chest. You are already in Jalandhara and I am putting the time on now. And you start rolling, rolling. Once you come here, you bend the knee and you place finger right next to the foot. You see? Now Henrik has placed top of his forehead over his knee almost. And there is 25 seconds left. Now we are going to get in touch with the nitty gritty. I like to start with bent knee and then through the Uddiyana, you can start stretching the knee. But you can have fingers, spider finger next to the feet, navel inner, still inside front foot pushing down, outside back foot is pushing down and still remember hip forward, navel in one last time please and come up same way as you went down. Namaskar. And you come all the way and you go 180 degree opposite direction. Once you do that, make 2 things. Make sure the distance is the same and you rotate. Hands in namaskar please. Get your chin into the chest and time is going. You start rolling, rolling, rolling. You see rolling, rolling, rolling and then you place fingertip next to the left foot and you bend the left knee, place the forehead on the left knee and we begin. Outside back foot pushing down. Now make sure back outer ankle is pushing down and you maintain the technical point that you have learned. Outer knee forward, outer thigh forward and then eventually outer hip down. Navel in up and in yourself while you hear my voice, make sure you are in Jalandhara Bandha, throat choking feeling, take little sips of air and that you are in Uddiyana Bandha and in Mula Bandha. Hands in namaskar, come up slowly, slowly, slowly. Perfect the pose once by pushing the hip last time forward. And please come to the middle and feet together. Now when you stand in this Tadasana, use some time to breathe into the Jalandhara thyroid area. You will feel some stiffness, maybe some heat. And also breathe down to your shoulder, arms area. You need some oxygen there. We are going to do it one more time. This time we only stay 30 seconds but go in little deeper. And throat choking feeling is okay. Okay, fingers in front of you. Big step out. Same 3 things. Feet, inner groin, fingers stretching. Please cross opposite thumb and spread your fingers, stretch up all the way. Again, left foot in, 70-80, right heel in the middle and make sure both hips are in one line, hands in namaskar and you start rolling, 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 rolling. And you can bend the knees slightly and forehead. This time you try to bring more and more up towards the knee. Now guys, listen here. Second set, try to lock the front knee a little bit. Make sure back foot is always locked, no matter what. And forehead is touching the knee, no matter what. But 5 seconds left. Last, you try to lock the knee and get the forehead slightly higher, higher up. And come up please. Namaskar position. Perfect and bring the hips slightly forward. Rotate 180 degrees to opposite direction. And make sure now your right hip is forward, outer foot is down, hands in namaskar, you go. Time is going, only 30 seconds. Again, you place fingers next to the left foot and you try to get the forehead higher up to the knees. Second set, it's like that you're little softer behind your shoulders and also in front of your thyroid area. So you can challenge yourself even further because here in the throat area you even have lymph nodes that you can slightly stimulate. So get the forehead slightly up. We have 3, 2, 1, and come up, please. Last time, perfect the outer hip forward. Come to the middle. Feet together, please. Tadasana. Please drink some water. And now we are diving into the Garudasana. You drink now, at least you can get a little thirsty and a little sweaty. This is completely normal because you are right in the thyroid. So now we are going into the Garudasana. Now the eagle pose. What is Garudasana? We are going to stimulate the 12 major joints in the body, and you have to have that in the back of your mind. Please bring your arms up and right underneath the left elbow. Palms together, cross your thumb, twist the thumb towards your face, and via your shoulder, bring your fingers below the nose. Sit down on an imaginary chair, bring your right leg up and bring the right leg up over your left knee. Time is going. And if you can hook it behind your left ankle. Only if you can, not necessarily. Now, before we start, think about this. Twist your legs like ropes. Twist your arms like ropes. You can think slightly that the knees are going to the right and the elbows slightly coming to the left. Now try to think in your mind that you are equalizing your hips and try to soften the shoulder area. We have 10 seconds left. Soften the shoulder area and make sure you are in your breath, softening it. 3, 2, come on please. Arms up, take a deep breath and bring your left underneath your right. And cross your thumb, fingers below your nose, sit down on an imaginary chair and please bring your left leg up over your right knee. Time is going. If you can, you hook it behind your right ankle. It's okay. Now, twist the legs like ropes. Twist the arms like rope and feel by bringing the fingers below your nose, you are actually softening the shoulder area. This can be sometimes stiff. Make sure Uddiyana is active and Mula Bandha is active. Knees slightly to the left. We have 15 seconds left. Elbow slightly to the right. And you can feel you're twisting your hips. You're twisting your shoulder, your elbow, your knee. 3, 2, come up please. Arms up. And here, take 2 deep breaths. Feel body with complete oxygen because you need it here. You can feel a little dizzy. It's okay, it will pass. Second set please, 30 seconds only. Arms up, right underneath your left. And palms together, fingers below, cross your thumb. Right leg up over your left knee and hook it, time is going. Please, in second set, we try to go into the joints a little deeper. You start feeling you are squeezing your pelvis area, getting some blood into that area. Also, you are consciously thinking you are softening the shoulder area with the muscle and the neck. We have 7 seconds left. You can squeeze the legs like ropes, you can squeeze the arms like ropes and breathe properly. Come on please. Take a breath. Left underneath your right elbow, palms together, cross your thumb, twisted fingers below the nose, sit down on an imaginary chair, bring the left leg up over your right. Time is going and hook it behind your calf. Now guys, what is important here is that don't lose your Uddiyana even in this pose. You have to have navel active and also Mula Bandha will protect your hip. Now use the second time. You can see knee going a little bit to the left and the elbow going a little bit to the right and then you can bring the shoulder, make them soft, shoulder a little softer. 3, 2 and come up please. Arms up and arms down and take some breath. And we are going to drink some water please. This is a second set. We did both sets. No? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So now we go through the balancing. And one thing I always tell my students is that balance, it doesn't just come. You have to work on balance. And also now we are going through a very...
Vi må ta på, her må vi kutte, fordi vi tok bare ett sett.
Ok, greit.
Men
Men
vi
du
bare-
skal gjøre den.
Ja, vi tok vi bare ett sett garderasene?
Gjorde vi det?
Jeg er usikker.
Kan vi se?
Husker du 30 sekunder?
Det husker jeg ikke her.
Ta et sett til. Spiller ingen rolle, ta 30 sekunder. Jeg tror du bare tok ett sett.
Ok, greit. Og så er det etterpå...
Dandemanna.
Den gjør man da. Og den må vi også gjøre.
Ja.
På begge sider.
Ja.
Ok.
Så fortsett å gjøre noe.
Vent litt.
3, ja, du sier det.
2. And then second set Garurasana, only 30 seconds. Okay. Stand in Tadasana, please. Fingers together, chest is up. Take a deep breath. And bring your arms up. Right underneath your left elbow. Cross your thumb and fingers below your nose. Via your shoulders. Sit down on your imaginary chair. Please bring your right leg up over your left knee. Hook it behind. Time is going. And we begin. Second set, you can go a little deeper into the pose. Please squeeze the legs like ropes. Squeeze the arms like ropes. And you can feel, 15 seconds left, you can feel you are softening deeper and deeper the shoulder and how you are getting into the joint, especially hip and shoulder. Think about that. 3, 2, come up please. Arms up, take a breath. Left underneath your right. Last time, last set. Fingers below your nose. Sit down on an imaginary chair. Left up over your right. Time is going. And also, second set. So in Garurasana, even we are working on the hips and all the bandhas are active. There is a balance because he is only on one leg. Henrik is only on one leg and you are no stabilization with the hands either. 10 seconds left. So get it to the hips and be in the bandhas. Navel in up please. Soften the shoulders. And from the last time you go ahead. 3, 2, come up please. Arms up. And Tadasana. Okay, drink some water. Let's get ready for Dhandyamana Dhanurasana. So, with that, you will now remember what we talked about, the iliac psoas, which is in front hip area. We will talk about it now. Dhandyamana Dhanurasana. Please bring your left arm up. Right elbow on your waist, palm facing the ceiling. And please bring your right hand down and grip your right foot from inside. This is very important. Knees together, chin close to the shoulder, right hip forward, 45 seconds. We begin. Now before we start kicking up, you have to have a strong left arm and you start kicking the foot directly back. Directly back. And while you do that, you bring your right hip forward. Right hip forward. Again you kick back and you feel your right wrist, elbow, upper arm and now shoulder lung is coming towards the back wall. 15 seconds left. Once you reach that, you can start kicking the leg directly up. But don't lose the front hip, the right front hip. This you have to maintain down. We have last 6, 5, 4, you kick deeper, 3, 2, and come up please. So this is 45 seconds times 2 and this because it needs so much technique. Right hand up please, chin close to the shoulder, left elbow on your waist and you grip the left foot from inside. Before he starts, knees together, left hip forward and right chin to the shoulder. Please, we begin. Time is going. Kick directly back. Remember that. But even you are kicking directly back, you have to maintain that the hip has to come down and forward. Even you are kicking back. You see this line? And then you feel the wrist, the elbow, the upper arm and the shoulder being pulled. 25 seconds left. Now finally when you feel the lung is being pulled, make another adjustment to bring the hip down and then you kick directly up. And now you see, he's really into both the spinal work, he's into balance work and the hip work. We have 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2 and come up please. Wonderful technique. And feet together. Second set, we also here use 45 seconds. Left arm up please. Right elbow on your waist, palm facing the ceiling. Please bring the right hand down, grip the foot from inside, knees together, chin close to the shoulder. Second set, 45 seconds again. Please use some time to kick the leg directly behind you. And even here, take a good time to feel right front hip is rotating forward, navel is in up, and you're feeling that the left arm, you keep the left arm up, don't let it fall down, and the balls of the right foot is pushing up, the balls of your right foot. And we have 15 seconds left. And you can go a little deeper, be a little bit more courageous. Second set, go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and kick it at the end. Good. And last time, last side. Right arm up, left elbow on your waist. Please bring the foot from inside, knees together, chin close to the shoulder. Time is going, 45 seconds, last set. Dandyo Mana Dhanurasana. Please again, get really in touch with both the kicking, that the shin leg is kicking directly back and you feel the wrist, elbow, lungs eventually when you see, but bring the left outer hip down. Yes, you see how Henrik is bringing the outer hip down and he kicks up. We have 20 seconds left and keep the right arm up because it has a tendency to fall down, but keep it up because that will keep the balance. And let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up please. Wonderful. Stand absolutely still. Here you can feel a little bit dizzy because this also goes very much on the lungs. So if you have some asthma lung problem, this is very good, but you can feel a little tired. Drink some water please and let's do the last two, balancing. And now we start with the balancing poses. We always start with a Tadasana. Please do a proper Tadasana now, toes together, lift the knees, front thighs back, navel in up, chest is up, chin parallel to the floor and 5 fingers facing outside thighs. Please take your right heel up and bring it up to the left inner groin. Make sure the toes are pointing directly down so they don't start curving out. Now, hands in Namaskar, thumb in the sternum bone, and you do something here before you bring the hands up. There is a connection between outer thigh and the right sole of the foot. Right sole of the foot and the outer thigh. This is squeezing. With that, you bring the right seat bone forward. So, a little hip opener in here. Now, Namaskar over your head. And here also there is a whole thing you have to go through. Hands in Namaskar. Push the wrist together. Broaden your elbow towards the back wall. Top shoulders down. Now, cross your thumb and stretch your arms directly up. Squeeze the head with your upper arm. And if you want, you have to activate the Uddiyana, the Mula Bandha, outer thigh, outer heel, to close your eyes, only if you want. And you can open again. Back hands in Namaskar over your head. Broaden again the elbow, Namaskar in front of you. And grip the foot to place it down. Tadasana. Other side please. Left heel forward, bring the sole of the left foot on your right inner groin and the toe should be pointing directly down. So again there is a thigh sole of the foot connection. that stabilizes the whole leg. And there is a little opening of the left hip by pushing the left heel towards the ground. Hands in Namaskar, and now bring it above your head, please. Take a moment to push the wrist towards each other, Namaskar, and broaden the elbow behind the back wall. Top shoulders down, and you can even think shoulder blades through, but the ribs has to be enough. And then cross the opposite thumb and stretch your arms directly up. Again, you squeeze the upper head with the upper arms, and you can activate Uddiyana Mula Bandha extra to close the eyes to check their internal balance, because that's a different one than this outer external balance. And Namaskar above your head. Open your eyes. Elbow broaden again. Namaskar. And you grip the foot to place it down. And we end with a Tadasana. Okay, now we do Vriksasana with a Padangustasana. So please bring your right heel out again and grip the foot from inside. Bring your right calf out and bring the right sole of the foot facing the ceiling and heel close to the left hip. Right hand in Namaskar. Now we continue from previous pose by bringing a little bit. Henrik is flexing the ankle. You see that? This will open and protect the hips a little bit. With that and with the navel in, you lean all the way forward. One leg or two leg. If you have knee problem, you can just go two leg. If you can do this like Henrik is doing, you can do one leg. But the same technical points. Head is in first and then inhale to look up. And there is few things you have to address here. What is that? Navel has to be enough, so you are in a Uddiyana. This is to protect the lower spine and the hip, and you have to keep right hips like here. Now you bring the head down. Use some time and breathe in the hip area and keep the Uddiyana active. That is the whole purpose of the pose. And with the activity, whether it's two legs or one leg, you go down to a full Padangustasana where you balance. And guys, this is the whole clue. You are in the Uddiyana, you are in the Mula Bandha, and you need to protect the knee. And lean forward, please. Grip the floor, head in right away, and then inhale to look up. And then Jalandhara Bandha to come up. Jalandhara Bandha to come up. See, so you bring that with you. Whether it's two legs or one leg, you bring the Jalandhara with you. And Tadasana. Other side, please. Left heel forward, bring the calf out. Please bring the sole of the foot facing the ceiling. Flex slightly the inner ankle to get into the left hip area. Navel is in, you activate here a little bit and you still little bit in the left hip. Navel in and you go directly into Jalandhara Bandha. So you are in it right away. From here you inhale to look up into Uddiyana Bandha. And here you have to activate the navel and bring the hip slightly up. And then with the Uddiyana you go right into the Jalandhara, but you bring it with you. And you stay here. Now you use some quality time to open the lower spine area and especially the hip. You can have two legs if you have any knee problem. Please be careful there. Bring the Uddiyana Bandha, and Mula Bandha and sit down with that. With Uddiyana and Mula is here. Why? Because that will protect your knee. It is gonna protect your hip and the lower spine as long as you are in the Uddiyana. Balance. And lean forward, please.
Man sitter lite grann och så snackar du på nytt.
Ja.
Man klipper.
And from here, make sure that you are in Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Perfect. And come up, please. Head in. Inhale, look up. Again, activate the Uddiyana, lift slightly. And Jalandhara is no point. And feet together. Now last standing is Paduttanasana, and then we're going to do the floor poses. So let's do that now. Paduttanasana standing. Feet together nicely, fingers in front of you. Big step out. Again we do our checklist, 3 things. Inner edges of the feet are parallel. Lifting inner knees to inner groins. And please stretching both hands away from your sternum bone. Now, keep the hands there. Inhale, look up, activate the Uddiyana, and you go down. Keep the hands there and grip either your legs, ankle, or ideally, like Henrik is doing, you grip the outer foot or heel. Now, please try to bring the elbow in towards your legs and drop your head. Time is going. First set, we are only going to keep 45 seconds. And here, you need to think about the technical points. Guys, if this is difficult, you can keep the hands further up. And then you can increase over the months. But make sure there is no wrinkle in the neck area, so blood is going directly to the cortex. This can give a lot of energy and pain management. If you have a pain around face area, then the blood is going and it can actually give you a little relief. We have 10 seconds left. Make sure the elbow is in with the shin leg. This you see, take the shoulders away from your ears. Navel in up and arms out. Navel, look up, come up, same way. Feet together nicely, arms directly down. And you stand in Tadasana. Now, second set, 30 seconds. You can now adjust if you want a little further, a little closer, it's up to you. Okay, fingers in front of you. Walk or jump out. Inside feet parallel, stretch out. Look up, please inhale. And go down. Grip what is most available for you. And then inhale. Head is down. And you have to make sure you are pushing down inner heel. And lifting inner groin to inner knee up towards the ceiling. Make sure seat bone is going up towards the ceiling. You have 5 seconds left. Use them wisely. Shoulders away from your ears. Drop your head. We go last breath. And come up, please. Navel in. When you come up, protect your spine. You can also bend the knees. Don't have to come up with straight leg. And feet together slowly. And arms down. Now the time has come to do the floor poses in the DYP Hot series. And the first posture we are going to do is plank. So please lay down on the floor, preferably with a cloth, 2 cloth and a towel. Okay, so the purpose of plank is to build some shoulder strength. And also this is to prepare you to Sirsasana. Sirsasana is the headstand. So please everybody, interlace your fingers. You can look how Henrik is doing in front here. He interlaces his finger and the little finger are next to each other, not on top of each other. This is so it's no gap underneath your wrist area. Then you keep your thumbs up and you push your elbows down. Then you take one leg out, take your toes under, other leg out, toes under, and time is going. We are going to stay here 1.5 minutes. Now, here is the posture. You have to push the wrist down, and with the wrist, you can see the knuckle of the little finger here, even here in the wrist. You push it down. With that, you push the elbow down, and then you bring the shoulders, like Henrik is doing here, away from your ears. Half a minute has gone by. 1 minute left. Then guys, you are in Uddiyana. Navel is still in up. You are not pushing it out. And here is the clue. You see how Henrik has the seat muscle towards the heel and the heels are pushing towards the seat muscle. Simultaneously, you have to keep the knees up, opening preferably the 2 inner corners of back of the knees and front thighs up. You can get a little tired here. If you want, you can take few rest, but try to stay here. Half a minute left. Now make sure you are building some shoulder strength. In the beginning this can be difficult, but we are trying to take some power into the shoulder area to prepare you to be in Sirsasana. 15 seconds left. And now you are building strength. 10, 9, stay here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yoga Mudrasana in Virasana. Please place your hips on your hips. Stretch your arms. You can get your chin into a slight Jalandhara Bandha. And breathe here. Pull your navel in. And continuously push the seat bones towards your heel. And you feel a little stretch. Now please bring the fingers underneath the shoulder. Tuck your chin into the chest. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Last thing that comes up is your head. And we prepare ourselves for Shukta Virasana, the hero pose. Okay, from here guys, you sit with the knees together, place top of your head and you bring the shin leg out, take your thumb and rotate the calf out and sit in between. Now this is difficult, you can always place the hands behind and lift up your pelvis if you have knee problem. So you can control no matter what. We go for 45 seconds. No matter what you do here, please keep your Uddiyana active and knees together at all times. Don't let them go up. And then you either stay here and you breathe, then you can see here how the spine is straight and the lungs are open. We have 20 more seconds to go and you breathe here. If some of you are more open, you can bring one elbow down and go down full pose. Okay, breathing. And even here you are a little bit in Jalandhara Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. 3 bandhas has to be active. And come up please. 1, let the chest lead on and you go right away into Yoga Mudrasana in Virasana. Again, when you are in Yoga Mudrasana in Virasana, you have to make sure navel is in, because this way you are protecting your lower spine. And come up please. Directly you go in second set and then you go wherever you feel was easier for you to go. And you can cross the opposite thumb and stay in all the bandhas. Now when you are as flexible as Henrik is, try to keep the 8 nails on the fingers on the floor and the elbows are locked. Still navel in and Mula Bandha active. And come up please. 1 elbow at a time. Yoga Mudrasana in Virasana. And you breathe here few moments. And fingers underneath the shoulder. Now guys, we come into Ustrasana. And this is little difficult, but go by step. Up on your knees please and place your front ankles down, fingertips pointing up. Time is going. From here, fingertips pointing out. Before time is going, before we start, push little toenails and think about this. Outer ankle towards inner ankle. Yes, this will protect your shin leg and the shin leg down. Now from knee, push up on your hips and front hips down. Before you go any further, please bring out side ribs up. And you can bring elbow, shoulder slightly together. If you can, please bring one heel, thumb outside. Grip the other heel, thumb outside. And for the last 10 seconds, you are pushing seat bones forward, side ribs up. 3, 2, and come up 1 hand at a time, finger pointing up. Protect your spine. Chin in, hands up. Yoga Mudrasana in Virasana. Take a few breaths here. anhata, or the lungs and the heart region is more open. Okay, place the shin leg down, fingers pointing up, time is going. Let's begin. Now please push the knee down and lift from knees, the front thighs up to the hips. From there, please take your seat bones forward, side ribs up, elbows close together, chin can be either in, up or back, but keep middle of the neck lifted. Grip one heel, thumb outside, other heel, thumb outside. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Protect your spine on your way up, one hand at a time. Yoga Mudrasana, in Virasana. Take your chin slightly in, so you stimulate the thyroid. And breathe here. Fingers underneath the shoulder and roll up, friends. We are going to do the Paschimottanasana and Janushirasana, the last part of the sequence. So please come and join us. You start in Dandasana. That is a sitting Tadasana. So legs are straight, fingers next to you. Then please bring your right foot in towards your left thigh. Hold around your left thigh and please bring your left hand up, twist around and bring the finger next to your hip. Try to keep the left elbow close to the body. Yes, don't let it poke out. Then take your right hand up, stretch up and bring it outside the left foot and grip wherever you can. Shin leg, ankle or foot. And we go. Inhale, navel in up to the left and look over your left shoulder. And here is the clue, guys. You make your finger left, like Henrik is doing, very stiff. Keep the elbow close to the body and rotate the left rib out and around. With the right hand, you make the wrist very strong and bring the right rib cage all the way forward. 3, 2, and come over with the left hand. You see how Henrik is crossing it. Bring the shoulders back and please chin into the chest, elbows up and out, shoulders back. Now you want to make sure the left leg is completely straight. Don't start bending on the knee. Keep it absolutely straight. And from inner right heel, you are rotating the right thigh backward. So you're still doing the work. And come up, please. Look up and sit up. Other side. We always start Dandasana. Bend your left and then you bend, stretch your arms up, right, and twist out over and place next to your right hip. Please bring your left hand up, straighten it from the hip up to the fingertip and outside right leg. Grip wherever you can and please navel in up, look over your right shoulder. And here is the technical point. Please keep your right inner groin to right heel a straight line with the right foot and leg. And you use your right fingertips to rotate the ribs around its own axis. It's like you're twisting like a screwdriver. And with the left hand, we are bringing the left rib out. We have 3, 2, and come over, very nice. Cross, you look ahead, bring the shoulders back a moment and then tuck your chin to the chest. Lift the elbows up and away. And here is the thing, guys. The left thigh should be rotating backward via the left heel. And make sure the right inner groin to the right heel is absolutely straight. And slightly you can bring the left rib cage and the left shoulder slightly down. And come up, please. Both legs forward. Both legs. Dandasana. Please take out your seat muscle and bring the hand straight in front of you. And lean forward with the Uddiyana. Lean, straight leg and see wherever you can get hold of. And look ahead. Please keep the big toe touching And feel the inner heels is touching the floor also. And then you bring the navel away from the pubis and then you go down. Then you see how far you go down. And you go deeper. Try to bring the shoulders away from your ears so you don't make more tension. 3, 2, and come up please. Just sit up again. Last time, last pose. One more time. Okay, bring your right foot in again please. Grip around your left thigh. Bring up your left hand. Twist around. Place it next to your hip. Right hand up. Twist towards the left and grip outside the foot. And inhale, look over your left shoulder. And here is the clue. You are twisting the ribs around its own axis and you're looking over your left shoulder. Make sure your left leg is absolutely straight. 10 seconds left. And you're using the right wrist to bring the right ribs over. 3, 2, and come over please. Look ahead once and bring the shoulders away and tuck your chin into the chest. We go. This is the last time. Make sure you are still in a slight Jalandhara Bandha because actually you are a little bit still stimulating your thyroid and this is giving you energy. You will see with this posture and especially little bit with this, you will get a lot of energy just by this floor sequence. Bring your right shoulder slightly down. 3, 2, and come up. Sit up please. Guys, last time, last set, left foot in. Bring your right hand up, twist around and place it outside fingertip. Left hand, stretch it over and bring it outside. Navel in, up towards your right. Now, you can see how Henrik is twisting his upper spine around here. And he's looking over his shoulder because this is actually a twisting spinal work. This will help a lot with the spine. 10 seconds left. Make sure the right leg is absolutely straight and the elbow is in towards your body. 3, 2, 1 and over please. Look ahead, take the shoulders slightly away from your ears and then tuck your chin to the chest and you go down. Now guys, make sure this inner back thigh is still rotating outward and you use the heel to help you with that. And make sure the ribs are slightly down, left rib and the left shoulder slightly down but the shoulder still away from your ears. And come up please. Sit up. Last pose. Dandasana. Last. Hands in front. Grip forward wherever you can. Do your last checklist. Inner groin, inner knee, inner ankle, inner heel is a straight push. And from pubis, you are elongating navel, rib, chest, but shoulder though away from your ears. Lean ahead and you sink into the pose. And inhale, come up please. Last pose. And we finish every time with a Viparita Karani. So please take the mat. Against the wall, you can place, and you see how Henrik is bringing his right arm through the left, and then he brings one leg up, other leg up, and the shoulder is underneath him. Make sure you have as to the best of your ability, your hips against the wall. If it creates a little gap, maybe you can put something underneath if it hurts your back. But try to relax. This posture is asana is very smart, the Viparita Karani, because it has dual action. If you are very stressed, this will calm you down. And if you are a little high strung or a little down, it will give you energy. That is the dual action. Please bring the shoulder underneath you and bring chin slightly in. So you little bit are still maintained in a Jalandhara Bandha. Then you can bring your 3 fingers, the thumb, index and the middle finger in a circuit. You close the circuit and you can maintain the pranic energy within your pranic nadis by closing it. Please place yourself in a subtle Uddiyana and a subtle Mula Bandha. This subtle Uddiyana will be just a softening of the stomach down towards the floor, and the subtle Mula Bandha will be just a little activity of the leg you need to keep them straight. That is it. Then you have to make sure the shoulder blades is underneath your body, so the chest has an organic opening and the gas exchange is happening just very effortless. You can collect the saliva in your mouth and swallow gently to lubricate your throat. Please make sure your whole cheek, chin area is soft, and the lips and the tongue. Make sure your drishti, meaning your gaze inside, your eyes are closed, your drishti is settled between your eyebrows without straining the eyelids. Without straining the eyelids, the drishti or the focus point is settled between your eyebrows. Now within yourself and in your own rhythm, take 3 deep breathing, and each time you breathe out, you are letting go all the tension in the body. Your own tempo, please. Please start relaxing your facial muscle, your forehead, your temples, eyelids, eyeballs, cheek, chin, and feel as if your jaw is softening. Soften your tongue, your lips, and your throat neck region. Especially take a moment to really soften the throat, neck, shoulder region, because we have applied it quite a bit in this session. So be a little bit aware as you are releasing any stiffness in this area in particular. Please take a moment and feel your lungs and heart region, and take few deep breathing and feel as if there is very huge lungs that you have now, and that the gas exchange is effortlessly going on. And heart is also starting to settle down with its heartbeat. The rate is going down. Please, with that, bring some of the subtle energy down towards the lower abdomen, lower spine, and from the neck all the way down to the tailbone, you feel each and every vertebrae is completely relaxing on the floor. Now please start relaxing your upper arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers and fingertips. Feel this subtle heat flowing through your palm and fingertips area. That means you have really got your circulation, everything prana engaged in yourself. Please start relaxing lower spine, lower abdomen. Take a moment now and start relaxing your toes, all your 10 toes, balls of your feet, sole of your feet. Relax your heels, ankles. Relax your shin lengths, your calf, knees, back of your knees, thighs, back of your thighs, and again you settle down in your pelvis, lower spine area. Slowly bring your awareness back into your body. Move your fingers and toes. You can bend your knees a little bit and get the sole of the feet against the wall. And you can wiggle yourself back. Be careful now because we have worked quite a bit and you can still be very careful. And lean over to the right side. And even here, you can lay for a moment until you slowly come back to your awareness. You can slowly open up your eyes, and when you are ready, you can sit up. Have a very good day. And guys, maybe you feel a little tired in the beginning when you do this, but eventually it will give you so much energy. Have a good day. Thank you. Yes. Ready?
कामाख्य कामसम्पने कामेश्वरी हरप्रिये कामनाम देहि मे नित्यं कामेश्वरी नमोस्तुते। कामाख्य कामसम्पने कामेश्वरी हरप्रिये कामनाम देहि मे नित्यं कामेश्वरी नमोस्तुते।